I feel there's a lot of similarities between Brazil and India. There's a lot of value on relationships and really building strong relationships. Another thing is Brazilians love to drink their coffee, Indians love to drink their chai. It's a very important part, and that's a very powerful way where people connect and even take time for themselves. And I think that the spirit of Gambayaha, which I've been learning, is very powerful, and India is also very big. We call it jugaad, and very powerful in that. And I see a lot of Brazilians creative all the time. I went to Harvard, and I feel like the modern university is a dead place. It's just creating robots. It's creating people who have losing their love of life, their spirit. It's creating just workers, all the time workers. I call them even beggars. Give me a job, give me a job. So what we are trying to do is support people to become masters of their own lives, not slaves. And to create and to connect with life. Life, we say, life is the greatest guru. Life will give you all kinds of challenges, all kinds of struggles, but it's a process where the life is, and real experience is giving us, expanding our minds, our hearts, our consciousness. So we believe that what happened is now we're just stuck. We think, oh, learning, we read a book, textbook, give an exam, and we're saying that this is fake. So I was in Mare, and they showed me a map. It said university is here, and favela Mare is here. So I said, no, this is the fake university here. The real university of life is the favela, if you want to understand. And I feel like people who are living in favelas and they're much more intelligent than the people going to elite schools, because they know life, they know how to do things, they see so much pain around them, and yet they keep surviving, they keep happy somehow. You know, the people who are going to elite schools and have a lot of money, they're all depressed. So we really want to learn, we have to learn with these people, learn about life, revalue experience, get rid of competition. To say we're not here to compete, we're here to complete. We want to build, collaborate. You know, I say we have to have space for cheating, working together. This is the way to find the solutions. We have to have space to, in school, if you make mistakes, you're punished. So no, mistakes are good. Mistakes is how we learn, right? So we have to redefine, so mistakes are good. Giving children freedom. Nobody asks the child, what do you want to learn? So we say, no, what do you want to learn? What's important for you? What's important for your community? Let's start with that, not with, you know, Eiffel Towers in Paris, and it doesn't have any relevance, right? So many things like that, but giving, what the core of our approach is that giving power to the children and letting them have freedom. You can learn the things you're interested in. And keep asking these questions. Who am I? You know, why am I here? Why did I come to this earth? And how are we connected? These are the three critical questions. Problem is we keep looking only to the Western countries. Give us the answer, give us the solution. We forget to look to our neighbors, look at communities, go to the Amazon, learn from the forest. So many other ways that we can find, and we have so many resources. So the first thing I always say is we have to unlearn. We were taught a big lie. The lie is that, oh, India, Brazil, you guys are poor countries, you're underdeveloped, you're violent, you're backward, you don't know anything. These are all lies. We have so much richness and abundance. So if we start to tap into that, we'll find the ways that we need to move forward. I used to think creativity is like an individualistic process. I'm creative, and or I'm the artist, you know, like we think artists are creative and nobody else is creative. And so it's an individual, but I started to see that creativity really comes when we are in deep connection, when we are in relationship with each other. It's a collective process. There's something called collective intelligence. And so it means that there's a higher sphere of consciousness that when we're together, we can tap into that collective intelligence. So one thing I learned is that creativity is not only individualistic. It's about the relationships. The second thing is that creativity is not only in painting or drawing or something, but every part of life is creative. Cooking is creative. Washing the dishes can be creative. Driving your bicycle can be creative. This is one of the crimes that school tells us is, no, this guy's creative and you're not creative. But everybody's creative and life is creative. We are just expressions of this life. And life is inherently creative, so we are born to be creative beings. Usually it takes us about 20 to 30 minutes to get in a kind of flow, concentration, energy. And then if you start doing it, then like I make films, I can do it for 8 hours or 9 hours. I'm just, even if I take a break, it's in my mind, I'm thinking and creating. So what does school do? School says, start something, 45 minutes, stop it. Now to do something totally different. So it creates very superficial mind, right? It doesn't allow you to go deep, because most of creativity right now, it's like, oh, you make this, you win this prize. Oh, you get this, you win this competition. No, we have to come to creativity which is coming from within, right? So we remove all the prizes, remove all the things. We even say, I tell people, don't buy any toys. Toys are the worst thing for children, because everything, before you buy the toy, even this glass is a toy. The child will start playing with it. You don't need to buy, and that's how, through that play, they start to explore the world, understand the world. So there's many things, I think time, and then the kinds of things we have, if we get away from toys and things, we can really open up our creativity, and not to just try to give a solution to the child all the time, you know? There's something called copyright. So it means, oh, I made this, I'm the owner of this. So I had a very deep crisis when I published my first book. I co-wrote it with my sister. And we were saying, you know, should we put copyright on this? And then we said, no, this is not our knowledge. It's so many conversations, so many experiences we've had with other people. So if we have to write copyright, we have to give everybody a part of the copyright. So we said it's better for us to start to think of copyleft. Like knowledge is to be shared. Knowledge is not, and we say in India, the more you share knowledge, the more it grows.